What's going on? In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing Samsung's latest sound tower, the ST40F. So let's start by seeing what comes inside of the box here. I also do have the ST50F, which in terms of just the power output, it's quite interesting. The ST50F is $200 more expensive. It's bigger. I see the box is certainly bigger, but in terms of power output, this is a 240 watt speaker, while the ST50F is a 260 watt speaker. So that should be interesting. All right, we get the manual and the power cable right here to take this out. So I'm just gonna, so as you can see right there, if you can read upside down, that's what it says. The speaker itself isn't too heavy for its size. It weighs in at around 28 pounds, but I am definitely excited to see how the speaker performs, as I have tried out the ST50B and ST90B. This one is going to be interesting because of its new design and all that. I also do have a JBL speaker, and if you don't know, Samsung kind of technically indirectly owns JBL, and from their design right here, they might have learned a thing or two from JBL. Yeah, I haven't even gotten a look at the front side. You know, you guys are seeing it before me. And here we go. This is the front side right here. Nice metal grille. Samsung branding on the top. Lighting all around the side speaker grille. As well as on the bottom we have lights. Some sort of plastic padding on the left and right side, so I can lay it like this, I'm guessing, as well as lay it the other way over here like this. On the bottom we have 4 rubber pads and the cutout for a handle so I can pick it up like this. And then on the back side over here we have a removable battery. Let's see how big it is. Quite an efficient battery for such a small battery, being able to power on a massive speaker like this. Yeah, this is a 33.48 watt hour battery right here. So it is a 4,650 milliamp battery. You can quickly change the battery on the go. It's rated to last up to 12 hours. And now I'm going to charge the speaker and I will be back. You see, I knew something was off here. So this, due to its size, didn't look like a 240 watt speaker, but on Samsung's website, they're saying it's a 240 watt speaker, while the ST50F is a 260 watt speaker. But it's not. This is actually a 160 watt speaker. So now it makes sense and it matches the size. So Samsung, if you're seeing this, you gotta update that. But now this speaker seems to be fully charged. The lights are blinking green here. And now let's go ahead and boot it up. So let's do its first ever boot up. I will talk about all of the buttons on the top here pretty soon in the video, but now I'm going to just connect this to my phone. I do like the boot up sound. So now, let me talk about the buttons on the top here. Look at the lights. I didn't even, okay, yeah, I see the lights. The lights look nice. A big oval shaped, like a track field shaped lights in the middle. Lights on the top right here on the speakers. Boom, 2 lights on the top. And of course, the light bezel going around the grill. Oh, there's also lights on the handle as well. That's a nice touch right there. And we have basic LED light indicators for the Bluetooth, the connection, as well as the power. And there are okay. We do have control knobs on the top right here. 3 different knobs. One for the lights, the other one for the volume, and the other one for the sound effects. It would have been nice if they were metal, control knobs, but they still feel nice. It looks like metal, but it feels, well, it is plastic, so that's that. And these knobs are also multi-functional buttons. So on the top, there's a button on the, what is this? The LED light knob, where if I press it, you can see it just flashes all of the lights white. Boom, you have that lighting effect. And if I spin it around, we can cycle through all of the different lighting effects. And then over here, for the play pause, you know, increase, decrease the volume. But the button on the top, I can play and pause the music. Okay, yep, let's just go ahead and pause that. Boom, pause the music. And then over here for the sound effects, let's see what it does. It plays the sound effect. So with the control knob here, we can switch between all of the different sound effects. And with the button on the top, once you have selected your sound, you can press it again just to play the sound effects. So that was the crowd cheering. Now if I press the button on the top, it's going to play that sound back again. So this speaker right here also has a phone cutout right here, so I can put my phone or a tablet if it fits right here. So there seems to be a Samsung Sound Tower 3.0 app. I am downloading that as we speak. So let's check out all of the different lighting effects here. Let me show you the first lighting effect, which is Festival. And you can further customize the lighting effect within the app. So I can change the color of the Festival lighting effect right here. So change it to yellow, blue, pink, whatever this color is, white, I suppose. I'll just leave it at this color. It's just going to cycle through all of the different colors, it looks like. Energetic lighting effect right here. Delight. This is nice and delightful. Chill. Focus. And then back to Festival. There's a DJ booth right here with all of the different sound effects. So let's hear the sound effects. We got the air horn, whistle, cheer, jeer, siren, clap, rewind, scratch, some voice effects now.
No way! Are you ready?
3, 2, 1.
And then a last voice effect.
Okay, let's go!
Audio ducking beat flash. Okay, that's cool. Beast mode sound effect right there, alright. The speaker goes crazy with the lights as well. Vibrato. We have all of the inputs right here on the back flap. So going from the top, there's an add stereo button where you can connect to another same model sound tower wirelessly. There's a group play button where you can press this button to connect up to 10 sound tower systems wirelessly. That is a lot of speakers right there. And then there's a switch where you can toggle between guitar and mic input. Now going down, there's a volume control knob, an echo control knob, an auxiliary input, and a mic input. Then we have group play in terminals and a group play out terminals in the middle. And then next to that, we have another volume control knob, an echo knob, another mic input, and a USB-A input where you can also charge your phone. As for the LED light on top of the power button, it's going to indicate all of the different levels of battery. So when it's in green, it means the battery is at 100 to 31% power. When it's in orange, it means it's from 30 to 11% power. And then when it's in red, it means it's from 10 to 5% power. When charging and the battery hits 31% to 99%, it's going to be blinking green. And when it's charging from 11 to 30%, the battery is going to be blinking orange. And when it's charging from 5% to 10%, the battery is going to be blinking red. Also, I almost forgot to talk about the last flap, which is the flap for the power cable. It's nicely protected with this rubber flap. The speaker is also IPX4 water resistant, so this should be great for partying next to the pool, near any sort of water splashes. It should be good. So this also has a feature called waveguide, where it lets the sound flow far and wide. You can hear crisp directional sound throughout your space. The Sound Tower's tweeters uses waveguide technology to optimize sound dispersion and direct sound, delivering clear, crisp sound across a wide soundstage. Whether indoors or outdoors, enjoy music like never before. Okay, that's cool. And there's also group play with Orcast. So on the top, it has 4 different buttons. There's a bass button, a Bluetooth pairing button, and what is that? A source button and a power button. All right, so now I'm going to be doing a sound test at 38% volume. Here we go. Still playing the same song, but now at 56% volume. Now playing a different song, but still at 56% volume. Another song, but now I'm going to test out the bass boost mode. Okay, it does cycle through all of the bass boost modes. So normal, punch, then it goes to deep, then gentle. So I'm in normal right now, punchy, and now I'm going to go over to deep and play the same song and hear how that sounds. Normal, punchy. I can definitely hear and feel the difference with this. So Switching over to deep. Not that big of a difference from punchy to deep. And then gentle, which is basically no bass. Very gentle bass, I suppose. But going back to normal again. Normal. Punchy. Switching over to deep.
Now let's say you wanted to use this as a karaoke speaker. This is what it would sound like. I have a microphone connected to it, and I also have music playing in the background. So the volume of the music, I can increase or decrease separately from the volume of the microphone. So you can hear the music right now. I'm going to turn it down while my voice's volume stays the same. And this also has echo, so here's what it sounds like with some echo. You can of course increase or decrease the echo, and the effect sounds good, and the mic sounds good as well. And the speaker does a great job in producing a crisp, clear output of my voice. Now I have turned the volume up for the mic, and you can hear the difference right here. My voice is probably much louder now. And I'm going to turn the echo down just a little bit so my voice you can hear better. Okay, I've turned the echo down a little bit, and now this is what my voice sounds like. So yeah, definitely a karaoke machine right here. You can use it to listen to music, PSA, and sing along to your favorite songs.
Now playing music at 75% volume. The bass mode is set to punchy. Equalizer is balanced. I can also customize the EQ right here, as I am just finding that out. And then there's the sound mode, which is set to standard.
Infinito tren no se acaba, los paisajes cambian sin cesar, el silencio de las ventanas acarician mi hondo pesar.
Alright, here we go. Now playing music at 68% volume. I will still be playing the same song, but now I'm going to change the sound mode and change it to wide and see how that sounds. Now switching over to stadium sound mode. Switching it over to outdoor. Another song at 68% volume. Turning up the volume to 100%. Alright, so I'm taking the mic even further. I'm about 20 feet away from the speaker, and this is what it sounds like. Let's play that song again. I like this song right here. So still playing at 68% volume, and I am about 25 feet to 30 feet away from the speaker. Well, the microphone is. The bass sounds good. The speaker sounds loud. It can definitely throw a part. You can definitely throw a party with the speaker. So I'm still about 30 feet away from the speaker, and I'm going to turn the volume up all the way. There we have it. A good sounding speaker indeed. Now, in terms of battery life, the speaker lasted 5 hours and 21 minutes. That was with the lights turned on at all times, and I was playing music from anywhere between 40 to 100% volume. Overall, the Samsung Soundtower ST40F is a solid party speaker that offers a comfortable blend of good sound performance, a strong feature set, and portability. It brings the party on the go with powerful 160-watt sound, customizable lighting, and splash resistance, making it perfect for backyard get-togethers, house parties, or even movie nights with some serious bass.